Hey, how long have you been in Australia, Sarah? Okay, so you're what? You're in your early 30s, is that right? So pretty much half your life, almost. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. TJ, he's fiddling. Okay. Hey, you know my favorite voice in the whole world is the Australian female voice. I love it. I know you're English, but yeah. Well, until I was probably like a teenager, I don't think I could have told the difference between a Australian and an English accent. I mean, I don't know what Americans sound like, but okay. How'd you end up in Australia?
I was in the area once with my second wife. Dark days.
Did you spin a globe and put your finger on it, or? I think it's interesting. I'm glad it's down there.
Glad it's down here.
Where are you at now, TJ?
I'm loading into the game.
Yahoo! Yes, I sure did. He's the first rebel, right? I think so. In Paradise Lost, they say that it says that he took one third of the angels with him when he fell after he gave a speech. That must have been a great speech. But yeah, sure. I mean, like in Western culture, the devil's the first one to say, "I will not serve," right? I think so. I romanced the devil. I wanted to name my firstborn Lucifer, but my wife just wouldn't go for it. Because, my name's Christopher. Lucifer, Christopher, they're not all that different. We could have called her Lucy. It's not that much different from Hades.
I don't see the I don't see the problem.
Well, you're right. I would
Cool,
think you
man.
would. I met a girl out a few weeks ago whose name was Pagan, and I told her about how I wanted to name my firstborn that, and she said, "Well, I'm glad you didn't. I hate my name." And she said that her name, which really isn't as offensive as Lucifer, has caused her problems her whole life.
Weird. Everyone says that Hades is awesome.
Well, I mean,
Once
it's a
they get
different
over it,
culture, right? I
once they
mean,
get over the.
yeah, people have trouble like just going phonetically, separating themselves from like original meanings. A lot of people just can't get around it.
Maybe
But
you like the original meaning,
right, well, I like the original meaning of Lucifer too. I think it means like,
right?
beautiful angel, stuff like that.
Starlight or something, right?
I'm sorry?
Means like starlight or something, doesn't it?
I think it means like beautiful angel, but it could mean morning star maybe. He's got so many names. Yesterday I learned that both Christ and Lucifer are both called the morning star. And then I was quizzing my kid. I asked her if she knew what a morning star was as far as a weapon goes, and she did. I was quite puffed up about that. And then I tried to get her to tell me the difference between a flail and a morning star, which is kind of a trick question, and she couldn't do that. But she did all right with her guessing.
I'm here.
You are. Okay, I'm gonna ride to my Actually, no. Let's go ahead and run my meat wagon first. Everybody's open to that? I play this game every single day. I've played for at least 10 minutes for like 130 days in a row.
What posse are we joining?
Right.
There's one
I've
on
got
my
a
list
batch
now
ready to
called
go. And the wire
coronavirus. Why is
already
there
wired.
Oh shit. You didn't join my posse?
All you need to do
Dang
is
it.
go make
You're
the
not.
better
Did you
get
join my posse, Sarah?
you like a ride.
Are we doing gotta
Why
gun
didn't I
shit?
come up with
Yeah,
that
if you can join it as quick as you can.
Well, I'd be living in the
Because I'm in a
by now.
cutscene.
It's not letting me join.
I thought you were already in it.
Oh,
And
the content starts, yeah, because you're already in content.
yeah. You're in the posse, huh, Sarah?
No, you're in it by yourself. No, Chris is in the posse.
Yeah. Well, dang it. Y'all aren't going to get paid out for this. That sucks. This is a good payout. Ugh.
Where are you, Chris?
What? I got... I'm at the edge of the camp in my wagon.
Yeah.
Maybe...
I'll jump on the wagon with you. Can I jump on the wagon with you?
Probably. Yeah, probably. Are you in my posse? This is a horrible turn of events, and it's my fault for assuming that you guys were bound to me already.
I only just got in. How could I
Yeah,
do
but
it?
you appeared at my camp, so I just assumed that... I don't know.
No. When I join the game, I always join your session, so it just drops me wherever you are.
I'm leaving. Y'all want to ride with me? I mean, you won't get paid out, but I could probably use the guns. You gonna orbit, or are you gonna ride in the wagon? Cool trick. TJ, you wanna ride with? Alright. So Sarah, I was talking to TJ about the Crown of England, and he wouldn't speak for you. I would totally speak for my wife if someone asked me to. But when we were talking about it, he wouldn't really go into it other than like you like the Crown. Is that true? The Crown of England? Yeah, like you like, or just the idea of having a royal family? No? Yay! That's better then. I'm glad he didn't speak for you and say that, give me some sort of reasons that aren't even real. I hate the idea of royalty. I really do. I hate when we roll out like red carpets for our like movie stars and stuff. I hate it. It makes my blood boil. I've never seen it in real life. I'm sorry, what? I would never roll out a red carpet for anybody. And if somebody tried to roll out a red carpet for me, I don't know if I'd roll it up, but I'd talk to them about how this isn't cool. Oh. I've got, yep, they killed me. Coronavirus. You've just joined them. I can probably kill them, but... How many are there? 2? You gotta go to your sidebar, press right on your D-pad, and then go down to posse. Oh, that's you, Sarah. I was gonna almost killed you, but I didn't. You are lit up red, though, for me as a threat. Coronavirus has killed me twice. I thought he was just bugging out, and they destroyed my wagon. Well, kind of want to set myself against him now. I shouldn't have been talking about royalty while I was rolling a meat wagon. Yay, I killed them both. Assholes. I want to kill them again. What? Did I kill you? Oh, you were with him then. I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill you again if you get into my... I mean, like, all I can see is red. I can't really... Probably because he's engaged me, and until this is said and done... Oh, yeah. Oh, you've got my goods, TJ. Good for you. Oh shit, TJ, I'm sorry. I saw you as red. Alright, I'm not gonna kill you, TJ. Fuck, man, it's hard to determine who's who.
Hello.
Hello there, TJ Marx.
Are your grocery stores shelves bare right now?
Oh no, not at all. I don't think so. I've seen the
thing where... Have you seen what's been going on?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in other yeah, I know in other nations everybody's sucking up all the toilet paper and stuff, right?
But it's other things, and I don't know why everyone's concentrating on the toilet paper. You can't buy rice right now. You can't buy pasta. You can't buy tinned fruit.
Wow.
To me,
Well,
these things seem like bigger essentials than toilet paper, but...
Sure. That's you. I think people are just panicking, so they're trying to buy like goods that will keep in case there's like a collapse, I guess. We don't really like we have a lot of like dry goods, and like we have like probably 18 months worth of like dry food, beans and rice and all that shit. Like whenever we had kids, we decided to you know, make like the doomsday prep and shit or whatever, and we did it for a little while, and then we figured we got enough, so we didn't really do it anymore.
I'm down here.
I'm sorry? We have a closet. Yeah, it's in a one of the bedroom closets. And then if there's ever like a real collapse or whatever, I'll probably sheetrock over it or something, so that if like, you know, there's marauders or whatever, if they come inside and don't murder us. Shit, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, TJ. You're lit up red, dude. Yeah. I mean, that's never gonna happen. Like, I hope it never happens, and I don't think it ever will. I mean, one day it will, but not while I'm around. I mean, nothing lasts forever, right? All things move towards their end.
I feel like that's not really a possibility for Australia. I feel like things could collapse, but I don't feel like more to worry about.
Well, y'all have a lot fewer people and a lot less guns, and it's a different. I mean, I don't really know, but it's a different kind of mindset. You know, like I know. I guess y'all were frontiersmen too, but Americans have always romanced the whole like individualist thing. You know.
Yeah, I think you know that's where we're moving right now is towards individualism. We've always been more like society first, and we're losing something because of that.
Well, sure, yeah.
Here's a horse. I don't know whose it is, but it's mine now. Who are you? Man, I can't tell if it's you or not.
Fuck, I can't. Yeah, I can't sell either. I've got 4 lit up.
Alright, so the big guy is that Corona dude.
I don't like him.
You guys, so you're not down on toilet paper in the US. You're not down on other goods apparently. But are you down on masks? Is everyone walking around with masks on their faces?
I think in the larger cities they are.
Panic?
Well, people are panicking for sure. I think in the larger cities they're wearing masks. And I know they're out of like what is it? Hand sanitizer. Like Laura tried to buy some hand sanitizer, and she had to buy a bunch of little bottles because they didn't sell. They were out of the big bottles. But I just told her to get some because I mean, like, we keep that stuff around all the time, anyways, and figured we're gonna be going through it more because I'm certainly using more of it. Just because I don't. I mean, I use it all the time. Like, if I go to the supermarket, I'm sanitizing my hands before I touch that nasty cart, you know, because people are disgusting, man. I can only imagine that they are less disgusting in Australia, but like our lowest common denominator is very low. Like, people will wipe their nose, have snot on their hand, and then start steering the cart.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't imagine for a second that that's not something that happens to you. Like, it's, in all certainty, it is.
Yeah, and
You think about it.
it's gross. I mean, like, I don't like getting viruses because at my age, I catch a virus and I'm gonna suffer for at least a week, probably a little longer. And it's just I don't like to suffer. I like to be able to breathe clearly and not have a head full of snot that hurts and everything else that comes along with like being healthy. So I mean, I try not to. I mean, like I've caught a lot of viruses since I became a parent. Like we're likely to catch a virus if we go to a theme park, things like that.
I think that makes sense though. Like, you know, there's a lot of people there, and that's it.
Sure. Yeah. Well, how big are the classes for children there?
Depends on the school. They want them to be around 16 to 20 students per class, but that doesn't always work out. They've got like a maximum of 45 students in a class.
Oh wow.
Before they switch out a teacher.
Wow, that's a lot of kids.
So at Haiti school, they just over the summer break, they did do a switch out because they had too many kids. So now there's 3 classes for 5th grade, so they're down to 18 kids per class.
Okay. He's 3, right?
No, that's 11.
Oh, I'm thinking of Poseidon. I was gonna say that's crazy, but yeah, he doesn't do it, so it's not crazy. My kids didn't go to pre-K or my kids have never been to a daycare, and they didn't go to pre-K either. But they could both read when they got to kindergarten. My wife was worried they were going to be behind. They were actually ahead of everybody else.
What is pre-K?
It's like I guess it's like a glorified sitting service. Maybe I don't know what they could teach in pre-K because I think in kindergarten they basically teach you like numbers, colors, and shapes, and then like, hey, don't bite people, just like this is how we interact with other people, So I don't know what they teach kids in pre-K. They go at 4 here because they go at 5 for kindergarten.
Yeah, so ours go, you have prep, which is kind of like kindergarten, I guess. It's kind of like a mix between kindergarten and preschool. We call it prep.
Okay.
That starts at 5 or 6, depending on where your birthday lands. So they've got this weird thing where if your birthday is before 1st of July in the year that you turn 5, you start school. If it's after the 1st of July in the year that you turn 5, then you start school the next year.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's how it runs here as well, more or less. You talking to me or TJ? I'm running this. I'm running 1/4 of my wagon load to the drop off. I think.
I don't know where I am. I just ended up somewhere.
DJ just reformed his posse.
Well, I couldn't get in yours, and I just want to have a little. How do I get to the map?
Options.
Nowhere near anyone.
Not An open posse. That's kind of elitist, TJ.
I mean, it's a selective pop.
I've got a shadow. Like one of coronavirus's fellas is still on my neck. He hasn't caught me, but it ain't for lack of trying. I'm not distraught about losing that wagon, but man, I'm not happy about it. One pretty pink.
Now I might be able to find out where you are. I have no idea where you're thinking.
That's alright. I've got to fight. I just killed one of them, but yeah, they're still on my neck. They're trying to kill me.
Where are you so we can come in?
Oh, I'm in the desert. I'm pretty far away. Like a 10-minute ride, probably. Because I've been riding for a little while. Y'all might not be in the same world anymore.
Not in the same map as us?
No, I'm saying it's possible that we're not. If you never left, then we are. If Sarah just rejoined us.
Wait. Are you gonna be red on my map or what?
Yeah, I am. I'm in the desert. It's not necessary. I'm almost done. But I mean, we'll be together after that. But well, I think they're gonna just throw me out right here. I'm not even gonna try to go.
Let's go see if we can find Chris's camp.
I've got a minute and a half basically before this is gonna run its course, and then I'll be able to invite y'all into the posse for realsies. Yeah, these fellas are done. They're not coming back. I've got 1 minute. No, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not coming down here. They're not popping on my map, and I'm hanging out by where they would need to come to. One of them did, two of them did, but I killed them. At least they didn't get to deliver my stuff, so that's good. That's something. Yeah,
There we go.
hello, TJ Marx.
So do you reckon E3 will get cancelled because of the coronavirus?
You know,
Everything else has.
I hadn't thought of it, but I suppose that's probably what will happen. They're canceling different like MMA events. They canceled South by Southwest, which is in Austin. Huge
canceled,
music festival.
Cancelled Southwest, which is a game developer conference. They cancelled Mobile World Congress. A bunch of tech events and game events have been cancelled. A big one by Valve was cancelled as well.
You think this is all overreactions?
To a degree, but I mean, a conference is a different story, right? Like, a conference puts people in places where they normally wouldn't be. You know what I mean? Like, if you're just going down to the shop or you're just hanging out in your normal area, it's just the standard population in that area. But if you have a conference, that's a different thing altogether. Oh. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna invite you guys to my. I'm gonna move to my camp, and then I'm gonna invite y'all into the posse. Yes.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying to shoot that shot. They reckon if
I'm sorry. Hold on, TJ. I'm sorry. Dang it. Hello, wife. Hey, I have you on speakerphone, and TJ and Sarah can hear you. Plus, you're being broadcast and archived, so that's what's up.
I'm over the bridge. My ETA is 7:38.
All right. I reckon I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Go ahead. What were you saying?
they reckon if E3 gets cancelled this year, that it probably won't happen ever again.
Oh,
That'll be it for it.
well, that's not a fun
Been
thought.
struggling the last few years. Been struggling the last few years to make a turnover, and they reckon that if it cancels this year, that'll be done.
Huh.
Won't have the money to ever run again.
Who even runs it? I guess
Don't know.
they run it themselves. Yeah. I've never been to any kind of thing like that, or any kind of like Comic Con, or I don't think I've ever been to any kind of convention.
Really, never?
Hmm. It's a convention. All right, here comes the invitations.
Why are you red?
Invitations sent. That should pop y'all in my camp. And I've got to step away again for a second to do some dinner, but I'll be right back. I won't be long.
If you push the D-pad to the left, but you don't hold it, push it. Just push it, don't hold it. Join the posse. Now you're in the posse. Now what are you trying to do? Where are we going? You have dudes after us. sorry. Is that better?
Hey Arthur, did you talk to Mama about your school dance?
Yeah,
Are you going?
yeah, I think so. They only really recently announced it, like today.
Yeah, I told her you wanted to go. I figured you wanted to go. She thought maybe you didn't want to go. I said, nah, she probably wants to go and just forgot. You didn't even forget.
I want to try some vomit roping. Vomit rope. Doing the vomit rope. We need to find you've never what? I don't like. Okay, we need to go find some bull rush. Go find some bull rush. So that we can try some vomit roping. Man, come back. I want to try this thing. It's gonna let me jump horses. I want to try jumping horses. Where are you? Okay, cool. Hey, just keep running. I hope you catch up. Yeah! Hey, how do you find bull rush? Are you like near water, right? In real life, it's near water.
Okay, Prices, I'm back.
In the lake or
Thank you for your patience.
Who said we were being patient?
I assumed the best. I imagine you're like, what is it? Bottomless
We're going to
patience.
We're going to go find some bull rush now.
It's by water, always by water.
See, I said it's by water.
Always by water.
And then we're going to find a big cliff. And then we're going to find vomit roping.
Oh, what is that again? I didn't look it up.
You didn't check out the thing?
I haven't. I'm sorry. I know.
Well, we have to go eat this bull rush. And then I'll show you to find the bull rush. It's a way to abseil on cue.
What does abseil mean?
You know, like when you have like a rope and you're like.
Oh, like repel? Repelling?
Yeah, what abseil. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not familiar with the with that terminology, but we're gonna abseil using vomit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that this was gonna pop. It won't. I can burn them pretty quickly with my, what is it? Incendiary shotgun shells. Look at he split.
Why is it? Are they?
Burn, crops, burn.
Do I have to get in there?
And that's it. They're y'all are never gonna make shine. No shine in my territory. I read that as kill the remaining Cretans. Doesn't even say that. And you're dead. You're dead now, so shut up. What, there's still another one? Where is he? Yeah, they're not even fogging out, even. Maybe over here by the houses? Leave the area. Alright. I will head towards you, Mr. TJ Price.
Yeah, I gotta find Bull Rush. Do I go in the water? Where is it?
No, it's like growing around the edge. It just looks like it looks like cat tails, you know? Like sausage. It looks like corn dogs. Y'all know what corn dogs are? Like battered wrapped.
Yeah, we know what kind of.
Okay.
We call them Dagwood dogs.
Dagwood dogs. Dagwood? D-A-G-W-O-O-D?
Sure. Yep.
No, it's cool. I like diversity. Like I like when things have I give things my own names. And I can't, like, around here people I don't know if they're serious or if they're joking, but people make a big deal out of like saying pecan, like we say pecans, you know, the nut pecan that only grows in the south of the North
pecan.
America. Okay. Oh yeah, or pecan. They call them pecans in the north, like in northern part of the U.S. They call them pecans, and people get so bent out of shape. And it's like I say embrace the diversity. It's cool to hear people say pecan, and I think Dagwood's a cooler name than corn dog.
I don't know why we call them Dagwood dogs. I know why they're called corn dogs. They're like a piece of corn, but
Well, it's cornbread. It's yeah, it's like corn. It's cornbread. You know, like you have wet cornbread you haven't cooked. You dip the dog in the cornbread and then you deep fry it. And it's got cornbread around it? I didn't think they had cornbread outside the U.S.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure we do. We have cornbread on the Dagwood dogs.
Okay.
100%. I just don't know why they're called a Dagwood dog.
Dagwood is a kind of tree, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
I've heard Dagwood before, but I didn't mean to run over you if I did. I've heard Dagwood before, but I don't know exactly what it is. It sounds sharp to me, like a spiky, like thorny something. But that's probably not what it is. Oh look, I think I found some. TJ.
Well, I don't know where you've gone.
I just kept going. Yeah, I just kept going in the direction I was going. Yeah, no, this is milkweed. When you want bulrush. The bulrush and the milkweed usually grow around the same area, though.
Because bulrush makes you throw up.
This is wait, this might be. Common bulrush. There's at least one there. Yeah, I'm carrying a bunch of well, maybe. I think I'm probably carrying some. I'm a patriot. I got an American flag. Well, it's a highly stylized American flag on my shoulders as a poncho. So we're pretty far from cliffs here. I just love women. I'd rather look at a woman than a man all the time. I think I think Gutter's very pretty. Let's why don't you reassess?
Do you have bulrush, Chris?
I do. I have bulrush. Gutter's I just like the name. It's kind of trashy but hard. Like I imagine her as like being an orphan, coming up in the slums, and but being a beautiful child and then a beautiful woman. So people thought of her as the belle of the gutter, like the beauty of the gutter.
You have like a whole backstory going on.
Yeah, sure. I
Tell us
do.
the whole backstory.
That's
Also,
pretty much it.
You promised that this week you would tell us all about your kooky theories.
Oh, I mean, I believe in a lot of stuff. You put me on the spot. I can't probably come up with any, but I mean, there's a lot of stuff I believe that most people don't believe. Like I believe in mind over matter. What else?
What does mind over matter mean to you?
I think I manipulate reality with my mind. I don't think I'm very good at it, but I think I do it. Sure, yeah, I mean, and it won't happen if you don't believe it. But I mean, to me, that's the same. I believe in prayer too, and I think it's the same thing. But I'm a heretic according to most Christians. Although I think I think of myself as a Christian. I'm a heretic with the mainstream. I don't know, TJ.
I'm a heretic?
I would never call some. I mean, my beliefs are blasphemous. Like I think Yahweh is a cruel God.
You use that word too?
Yes, people do. But
just in general conversation?
I don't think it usually comes up because there aren't a lot of heretics, and a lot of people are either like atheists or ignorant about their faith. So, yeah, you probably don't hear the words blasphemy or heretical very often. But if I was talking to like a member of the clergy, and we started talking about like what I believe and what the teachings are, I am definitely a heretic, and my beliefs are definitely blasphemous. I think Yahweh is cruel. Like he's a cruel God. He's not worthy of worship, and that is like appalling to most Christians.
But like, not all Christians believe in Yahweh.
I think most Christians believe in the Father God, yeah, and the Creator God.
Sure, but there's like, there's Jehovah,
That's all the same, dude. Like, the one thing they also don't want to accept is that Allah is the same God, and it's the same God. And my view is that Christ did his level best to free us of a bloodthirsty God, only to have the prophet bring it back with a vengeance 600 years later. But it's all the same God. Most Christians will deny that, but any like Christians that are like behind the pulpit and like that know what they're talking about, they all understand it's the same God. Yeah, a lot of people say it's not.
There is a cliff we can jump off.
Most Christians would find that offensive, like that they have the same God as the Muslim, and I can totally see why. I mean,
you know, like it is like sure, but I mean, Baal is clearly not the same God as Yahweh, and Yahweh is clearly not the same God as Jehovah because they have different origins, right?
I don't think so. They're both the Abrahamic God.
I mean, well, but they're not. Because like
TJ.
The Bible specifically says this isn't Baal.
Sure, but Allah is not supposed to be Baal either. I mean,
You know, Allah is clearly just the a translation of Jehovah from the Torah, right?
yeah, I think so. Yeah, but that would mean that, like, I'll say this: Muslims, as far as I understand, consider it to be the same God. Like it's the God of the Old Testament.
Yeah.
It's a continuation.
What I was saying was that I agree that Christians and Muslims are the same God. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Christianity itself is split across 4 different gods. You know, there's Baal and Yahweh and Jehovah, and I can't remember the other one.
I'm not familiar with Baal being incorporated in Christianity. Are you talking about like as the devil?
No.
We don't worship Baal. I mean, I've never heard of a Christian that worshiped Baal or like had anything to do with Baal.
Yeah, there's for sure. I remember there's like, I remember the name of them. There's like this whole thing.
A name of like a sect?
Yeah.
Okay, but I believe that. I mean, there's everything under the sun exists, but that's not like a mainstream like teaching. I only recently learned that the Carthaginians worship Baal, and Hannibal, that famous general, his name means beloved by Baal. They also practice child sacrifice, but I don't know if I believe that because the Romans are the ones that like taught us everything about what we know about them. They hated them.
See if this is big enough delta. Where do I find a cliff?
I'm on one right here. Come on, just follow me.
We can't hear you, Sarah.
I can hear you, but I didn't hear what you said. What? Yeah, we picked up that bull rush about as far as you can get from cliffs. Is that Sarah with me, or is that TJ? Somebody else right behind me, I thought.
Oh, I'm like a million miles away from you guys.
I'm on top of the world.
Hey, do you play PC games as well, Chris?
Oh no, sir. I don't even touch that computer. It just seems too involved, and I want as minimal effort, and I want to think about that stuff as little as I have to. Somewhat. No, I didn't get all the way up here on my horse. I did the climbing. My horse is on the same level as yours on behind, There you go. Not me, I'm spry. Boy, me too, man. I'd probably be a thrall. Like, even in the West, somebody would probably enslave me. Make me take care of their pigs or something. Why didn't you go with a man, Sarah? Fair enough.
But you don't play PC games, right?
No.
What is it
I've
about
never played a PC game. Well, no, okay. Like, I played, like, Doom in, like, the 90s, I think, and maybe Wolfenstein. But on my my brother-in-law's system, like, I've never, like sat down and be like, I'm going to game on a PC, and then done it. Never done that. It's just, I mean, it just seems so streamlined on a console. And I can't sit here on the sofa and be on the computer either.
That's not true. I mean, maybe not in... Whoa, wait.
You don't know what kind of setup I have.
That's what I said. I don't know what sort of setup you have. But...
Well, first you said that's not true.
And then I stopped. But I found a clip. Okay, let's give this a go. Right.
Yeah, you should come to us so we can watch. I like to watch. Come on.
How do we get...
I bet our cliff is better than yours.
I don't know how to get down the cliff without doing the vomit rope. Oh. Hold on. Here we go. I found a way down. Come with me, horse. Find your own way down.
Oh, I see him. I'm using my binoculars. I'm looking at you, TJ. I'm watching you come. If I had a sniper rifle, I would take your life. But I left it on my horse. You're running. You should put your gun away. I think you can run a little bit faster if you put that gun away.
But I like having my gun.
What if you trip? You could kill yourself.
I'm on a hill again. Where are you guys? Are you up there?
Yep, you just pointed your gun directly at... Yeah, you almost shot me. Good on you.
There's no friendly fire.
No, but you made me flinch, and I saw the tracer run right by.
There, how do you get up there?
You're gonna have to go around the back. Sarah, you want to go walk him up? I'm gonna go in the kitchen for a second. I'll be right back, guys.
It's fine. Just stay there. I think I've got it. I'm running.
Hey, TJ, I thought of a kook belief that I believe in that I could tell you about.
Hey, tell me about it.
The 10th planet, or Wormwood, or Nibiru, like the phantom planet that's on a weird orbit that comes back in every, 3,500 years or so, and then like causes the floods and the cataclysms. Totally believe in that.
You believe in Planet X, hey?
Yes, I do. I think that's what all our like religious like doomsday things are built on. I also believe in Atlantis. Although I don't think that it was like, they had electricity and flying cars and stuff, or even that it was a continent. I think during the Ice Age we had like a worldwide maritime culture that was trading worldwide, and then all the civilized people were on the coast, and when the comet strike hit or whatever happened, it swamped all the cities, and the only people left were the barbarian ignorance on the inside, and then they built the myths about it. It would all be underwater today if it's true. Oh, I'm gonna.
Don't use the camera. Sarah made a good point. Use the thumbnail.
I should get the what?
The thumbnail.
The thumbnail?
Thumbnail for your video.
Okay. What do I bring it up here on the cliff with us? Oh, I see what you're saying. Like, take a screenshot.
Game camera.
I got you. I understand. I understand now. Sarah, you want to move up on my right a little bit? And then that's perfect. All right, here we go. I just want to angle this out right. All right, here we go. Let me get rid of this map. That would be with it down. Turn that off. Okay, and here we go in 3. No, I like it. I like how y'all are in different directions. I got it. I got that screenshot. Of it.
Tobacco definitely is an old world craft.
I don't think that's true. I don't think so. But I'm wrong a lot. I am wrong all the time. So maybe so. Where'd you go? You kill yourself trying to vomit line?
Yeah.
Didn't do it right. Oops. Oh, look, we have our shadows on the ground, Sarah.
So you have to, like, jump and eat the bull rush. Or eat the bull rush and then jump. I don't know.
I'll give it a go.
You have to, like, be puking midair, basically. Puke midair, then you should be good.
I wonder if I can open up my inventory while I'm in the air. Probably can, but I probably can't go through that stuff quick enough to...
I feel like you should eat it and then wait a couple of seconds. I don't think I waited long enough.
Okay, I can do it maybe. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and jump. I pressed the wrong button. I have one more brew rush. I can give it one more go. Nah, it's making us a little bit sick. Alright, here's my final try. 1, 2, 3. And I hit the wrong button again. That was my last one. I could see how it's not, it shouldn't be that hard to do though. Under provisions, I think. Or the under recent, like one of the last things you dealt with.
the Native American, Mesoamericans definitely had tobacco when.
Well, I was misspeaking. It's a New World crop. Like the Egyptians shouldn't have had access to it in the Old World. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Yeah, the Mesoamericans, like North America had the nicotine, South America had the cocaine.
Where which mummy do you know the name of the mummy?
I don't, but I can look it up for you and try to send it to you.
Did you just eat it when you picked it up? Hey, do you think you don't like PC gaming, Chris? But do you think you would use a service like Nvidia now?
You like a streaming game system?
Yeah. So like it's like having a PC, but you don't have you know it's kind of like a cross between a PC.
Yeah, I mean I'm not closed off to it. I'm not closed off to that at all. I know the PlayStation runs something like that. I think it's called PlayStation Now. And it's not that I don't like PC games. It's just I've only got so much time in my life, and I don't have time to play the games I really want to, really. And so I don't want to pick up I don't know. I don't hate PC games. I'm just not inclined to play them because I would have to do more. It would be less easy than just, turn it on the PlayStation. I want things to get easier for me, man. Let me see. Sarah, could you go in your satchel? I don't think you can. Go in your satchel, Sarah? I'm sorry, go to ingredients. Go to ingredients, not provisions. I told you wrong when I told you that. Could be crafting, but probably ingredients.
I mean, for me, it's under recent.
That's where mine was too. First thing, like close out your satchel and then open it up again.
I don't think you picked any up. If I discard one, does it just become something that can be picked up or no?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Hold on, let's make sure I'm facing the right way. I'm not throwing it off a cliff. Let's see.
And that's not your first good question either, TJ.
Is that something that became pick-upable?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, 25 cents.
Let's give this a go.
You going for it again?
Yep.
Just do a count out and then jump.
Oh, too late.
I'm enjoying playing with y'all and talking to you guys. I am gonna have to bounce though. Can we do it again next Monday? Yeah. Hey Sarah, it's nice to talk to you. Okay, so I'll see y'all next Monday, and it'll run smoother next time. And next time I'm gonna get y'all some money, and it's not gonna play out like it did today. All right, prices. Thanks again.
All right. Have a good one. That didn't work. Yep.
Yeah, I died too.
See you later, Chris.